Hey there, welcome back. For this week's workout of the week, we're working on side body stretch and strengthening. We'll get warmed up and I'll tell you a little bit more. Start with your feet wider than your hips, all 10 toes facing the same direction. We take a big inhale up. And then exhale, hands come to heart center. Be here, be in this 12-minute workout. Let's do this. Reach it up, reach it over. Hips go to one side, arm goes over, back to center, and other way. And start small, especially if this is the first thing you're doing today. It doesn't have to be the deepest stretch yet, just enough to warm up through your hips and your obliques, these amazing side body muscles. This time we're going to come to this side, hand on hip if you need a little bit more support, and peek up underneath the arm, almost leaning backwards with that top shoulder. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit further. And then up and over other side. Same adjustment. Hand on hip if you need the support. Look up, reach up, go up, and then lean back with that top shoulder, kicking that hip out to the side as much as it wants to go right now. Big inhale and exhale. Come on back up to center. We're going to widen our feet just a little bit. Turn yourself into an X. Send those hips back as your hand reaches your shin, your foot, or the floor. Stand up tall. Other side. Every time, turning back into your X. Hips will go backwards, little tiny knee bend. Last one each way. Come on, back to that X. Wiggle those feet out even more. Hands come to heart center. Shift it side to side. My feet still facing forward. So now this time, pretend there's a little tiny bench behind you. Hips go back. So it's not about how low your chest goes. It's how bent your knee gets and how low your hip goes. Last 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Grab a cup of the water if you need it. Let's dive in. We're going to start with a squat and activating those outer muscles in our hips. So heels now directly underneath your hips. You're going to sit it back. And as you come up, balance on one leg, lift to the side. Does not need to be high. Sit it low and lift to the side. Your knee stays facing forward the entire time. Your toes facing forward also. So not turning your hip up. It's not about the height. It's about that engagement you feel on the side of your hip, the side of your glute. Once you get the balance part, see how deep you can get your squat. Like there's a teeny kindergarten chair behind you that your glutes are just going to graze. Last one each way. Nice work, keeping that balance, keeping your chest lifted, and release, relax. You're going to hold a big beach ball above you. Tip it one way. Feet are the same spacing, just underneath your hips. Beach ball goes the other way. Now, pretend you're smushed between 2 panes of glass. You can't lean forward. You can't lean back. You can only lean side to side. Let's incorporate the breath. Inhale tall. Exhale side. Inhale tall. Exhale side. Every time you exhale, really pulling your belly button in towards your spine, engaging through your entire core. Last one each way. Keep that beach ball above your head. Excellent. Shake it out. I'm going to show you this next one from the side. I'm going to put my right foot forward, left foot back. I'm going to come all the way down into the ground. So my knee is below my hip. My other front knee is above my ankle. I'm going to tuck my foot under, coming up into this lunge. As I come down, I twist but stay tall. I come up. I exhale, twist, keep my chest tall. So if you do yoga, this is not a bind. The left elbow is not going to the outside of the knee. If you find yourself really wobbly, give yourself a wider base. Make sure your feet are on railroad tracks, not on a balance beam. If this one's really tricky for you, hold a wall, or like for me, at the edge of my sunroom, and then do your twist. Nice work. Last two here. We're just going to switch feet. Set it up the same way. Front knee over ankle, back knee under hip, tuck the toe. Come on straight up, and those knees drop straight down. Exhale on the twist. My stance is way too narrow, so I'm going to kick my foot out to the side just a little bit. Adjust it as needed. Making sure your heart is staying tall. When you come to the center, think thumbs, heart center, and then they can twist a little bit behind you. Last two. And one. Nice work. Shake it out. Standing up tall. Do a side body crunch, but we're going to be standing. So arms come up overhead. Ground down through one foot. We're sticking to one. It's coming up. Don't touch or lightly tap coming down. So it's that side crunch and extend. Side crunch and tap, or side crunch and balance. So as you pull down, elbows going behind you, little bend in your base leg will help give you that balance. And think where your rib cage is, it's getting closer to your hip bone. That's the version of the crunch. So the knee stays awkwardly to the side. It's not to the front. Final two. I know that base leg is feeling it. And shake it out. Put the other foot down. Kick your opposite foot out, reach up, and then find your rib cage, find your hip. That's the spot we're going to make smaller as it crunches together. It's a pull and either set down, or a pull and hover. Little bend in the base leg. Balance is sometimes better on one than the other. You'll see it in mine. I did my strong leg first. And think about extension. Bring it up. Everything extends. Crunch it. Everything goes low. And then don't forget about the upper body. Shoulders away from the ears. Elbows pull down behind you. Final two. And one. Relax, release. Going into a side lunge this time. So wide stance, just like we did in the beginning. We went shifted side to side. We're going to add on to it. So hands can be heart center, hands can be hips, or you'll see where they'll go. So sink low, but not too low, because you're going to power off this leg. Power up into the balance. Stick to one side, sink low, power up into the balance. Balance not there today, no worries. Power up into a tap. Join me as soon as you're ready. It can be a total step together, reset. It can be a very light toe tap, or it's all the way up. Now at the halfway mark of this one, I'm going to give you a challenge that you can add on to, but just focus on how low you can get your hip, how much power you can drive off your entire foot. Stay with it or add on. Find the twist. Low, find the twist. So as that knee is coming up, the opposite elbow is coming across the midline of your body. Doesn't need to touch. For three. Don't lose your form. It's form over everything. You can do it. Two and one. Stand it up. Fix your feet if they turned out. All 10 toes facing the same direction. Sink low. Power up to the step together. Sink low. Power up to the toe tap. Or sink low. Power up to that balance. And if your heart rate's sneaking up, that's okay. This is kind of our peak posture in this. Just make sure that foot that you're landing on is straight ahead. The hip is sinking straight back behind you. We're on the floor after this one. Now here's your halfway. What are you going to do with it? You're going to twist or you're going to stick with it. If you're twisting, elbow coming across the midline. Exhaling as you do so. Three, two, and one. Come on down. Land to your side. Our finisher today, we have some clamshells. So I like to support my head here. I'm going to bend my knees like 45 degrees so they're not at hip height. I'm going to open and close just my knee. My heels are staying together. My feet are flexed. My hip bones stay facing forward. So it's not about how high you get that leg. It's all about that time under tension in your glute. Now these muscles are nice and warm, but it doesn't mean they're ready to do this. Probably a move you don't do every day. So if you're really feeling this pinch in that hip, all that means is you're doing it right. We're going to switch it up. Our knees are going to stay together. Heel lifts up. So knees smush together, and then we go heel to heel, and then apart. And if you start to feel this through your hamstring, that's where it's working. It wants to kick in. You only have one more variation this leg, and it's going to be everything up, everything down. So you take that whole top leg, keep it bent, everything up, everything down. Hip bones facing forward. If you had a mirror in front of you, you had lasers on your hip bones, it would bounce straight and come right back to your hip. It's just 3, 2, 1. Good. All you're going to do is roll it over. Flip it over other side. We start with that same clamshell. Support your head how you want it. It can be down, it can be up. Glue your heels together, nice and flexed, and then open and close that clamshell. Remember, you're not rolling onto your back. You're not rolling onto your glute. You're facing the side the entire time through all of these moves. Switching it up in 3, 2, and 1. Glue your knees together. Heels come up. Heels tap. Heels come up. And this is a sneaky one. Going through it, you're like, oh, that's not so bad. Send me a message tomorrow or the next day. Let me know what you feel. Now, this is the final part of our workout. Let's talk about recovery as we go into our last thing. Make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're stretching at some point during the day, especially if you sit all day for work. Last 3, 2, and 1. Everything lifts off. Everything closes. It's like you set it on a table and then put it back down. Keep in mind your hip facing forward, stacked on top of each other. And get some good protein in your body after this. I made a Mexican scramble this week. You want the recipe? Drop me a note. It's a good one. Something you can bulk, prep ahead of time, and then just heat and eat, and it is delicious. Last 3. So good, so strong. Finish strong. It's 2 and 1. Sit it all the way up into a comfortable seat. I'm going to end this as we always do. Big inhale. Bring those hands down, heart center. Thank yourself for showing up, and go have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.